All about Symbian and Mobile Industry Review.
So perhaps we start with the N97, and I'll give you some current stuff that we are doing there. So N97 has been a tremendous success for us when it comes to how many did we ship and how much money did we collect. But it has been a tremendous disappointment in terms of the experience quality for the consumers, and something we did not anticipate. It happens every now and then in a big company like Nokia that even if you have the most stringent quality control mechanism, something slips, and you notice one thing leads to another thing, you fix that, and actually you make things worse and so forth. And this has been just an unbelievable cycle of things for us that has taken far too long to repair and mitigate. But now I can tell you that it's over. Now we have a software that is properly tested, not only by our engineers and labs, but normal people out in the marketplace. We actually launched this before we let it to any other market in a market that's easy to control and it's very distant. We launched it in Norway. So the Norwegians have had the software in their hands before anybody else. And we now have got all the feedback for it, both for what it does for the product, so how much better N97 comes, as well as for the firmware over-the-air delivery to those people who have bought the product and who have been wondering how did Nokia release anything like this from their hands. So finally we are at a place where I can kind of put my sleepless night behind me and say that the agonizing experience is over. So, you know, your readers and other readers of other places will certainly now see that we are able to repair the situation we have caused. And moving forward, what a tremendous experience for learning this has been. We've taken the learning, and when Symbian 3 comes out, you can rest assured that it'll be perfect.
So the obvious question is, with the N97, it was a combination of software and hardware. Have you made any changes to sort of the quality control process to ensure that kind of thing doesn't happen again?
Yeah, actually it's exactly like you say, it is quality control process. And actually these things are not quality control at the end of manufacturing, but they are quality control measures that are in the outset of setting up a program to deliver this whole thing. And that is exactly the learning that we have taken, and that has gone into the Symbian 3 as well as to the products that actually come based on Symbian 3.
And do you feel that the sort of timescale for doing that sort of thing is between major point releases of the underlying platform?
Absolutely. That's where you need to do it, because you know, you like what we did in terms of the software that was there for N97. We stretched for too long something that should not have been stretched. And when you kind of stretch from every single corner, you know, then the thing doesn't hold together anymore. And therefore, you know, even the patching of this was much more laborious than what we ever thought.
Yeah, regarding the N97, I think most of the users do not understand why they didn't get any answer from Nokia. When you're an early buyer, you spend a lot of money on this kind of device, and you get no answer from the company you buy it, and you just cannot use it. And there is no way to try to help the users, the early buyers who spend those money on this device to get a quite relevant answer to all this question.
And you know, like I said, that was a surprise to us, was not expected, and we were taken by surprise. When you're taken by surprise, you usually say, and that's exactly what happened to us.
Yeah, but the user cannot understand it.
Absolutely, but now, like I said, painstakingly slow, but finally we are in a position where we can both answer as well as we can remedy the problems.
So moving
but
forward,
it took just too long.
Stay tuned for more at All About Symbian and Mobile Industry Review.